And Mystery was a pickup artist, and he would dress in all black and wear this cowboy hat and wear like these necklaces that were like that's called peacocking, where you want to dress weird enough that women come up and go, well, what's with this? And then that's like you're in.
But how did they cope with that then in Brooklyn? Everybody dresses like a peacock.
Yeah. Well, in Brooklyn,
You dress normal so that you stand out.
Yeah, yeah. You dress like you have an office job.
Yeah, and they're like,
"Oh my
wow,
God."
yeah.
They used to have this big old pickup house in like I think Miami or something, and their whole life was just going out at night and picking up girls, taking it back there, and writing reports on the things they tried, and there were like glossary terms, right? Like, um, they would call the whole thing a field report, and then they would call.
These are the geekiest fuckboys ever.
Oh yeah, that's why they got into it, because if they were good with women, you wouldn't like try this or read up on this. These are a lot of socially awkward, outcast nerds,
And they still had to
frustrated
keep
men.
it nerdy.
Yeah.
And is the goal to bring the women back to the house and have sex with them and never see them again, or is the goal to get a girlfriend?
I think the goal is to have sex. There's parts of the pickup community that is incredibly toxic like that. They look at women from the lowest of the. Let's just go in the most bottomest. There's a place called the Red Pill, and they look at women as just pure whores, and that they're meant to be manipulated. You're supposed to just treat them like shit, and that's how you get them to like you, and that's sort of their nature and stuff like that. And then then if you go all the way to the more brighter, the parts that aren't as gross, it's that you focus on yourself and all that and become your best self, and women are people just like you, and that you will attract women who are like you and like-minded, and and it does teach you to listen and be respectful and stuff like that.
Okay, I like that. I like that version.
Yeah. That part I think is overrated.
No,
No, I'm kidding.
You're like, shut up, you whore.
Yeah, I love the red pill stuff. I think that's the best. Yeah. So there's a spectrum even in that community, which is really kind of, if you think about it, just goes back to real life. Like when guys get together and they're at a bar, they're all talking about how to pick up chicks. They just don't say pick up artists and all that stuff. And there's a spectrum of guys. There's your assholes, and then there's the very genuine guys and stuff like that.